Look, I know I told you guys I was gonna tell you how I got my drone back, but some crazy shit happened yesterday, okay? The drone can wait. Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Izzy Nobry. This is the Izzy Nobry Show. So check this out. This chick right there, her name is Jamie Gilt. She's one of those gun nut Americans. And just before you say anything, I have nothing against guns. Okay, this is a very thorny subject. I know there's a lot of arguments for the gun camp, a lot of arguments against the gun camp. I don't know shit. Okay, I don't know shit. I don't even live in the US. I'm not qualified to issue opinions one way or another. I live in Canada. The gun rules here are completely different, and I'm not gonna touch that. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Here's what happened. This chick, Jamie Gilt, likes guns. Like most Americans, I'm gonna wager. And she was taking her 4-year-old someplace, let's say Chuck E. Cheese, I don't know, okay? They don't tell the real important things about the story. We're gonna have to imagine, because I don't know where this chick was going. And then, like, I'm sure after this video, more complete story is gonna come out, and it's gonna say where she was going. I'm gonna sound like an idiot, because I didn't know. It's a risk I'm willing to take. So Mrs. Gilt, I'm thinking she's married, Mrs. Gilt was going with her son in her car, and then she left her fucking handgun next to the kid. And you know what happens next, right? Kid picks up the gun and shot his fucking mother through the back of her seat. She pulls over, calls 911, cops show up, and imagine the look on this idiot's face having to explain that she was shot by her kid. How do you explain? I've done some stupid shit in my day, and having to explain the stupid stuff is the worst part of the whole thing. Because not only you're in a crappy situation, you have to explain there's no way, there's some situations you can't spin them enough to make you look like you're not an idiot for being in that position. You can't. You left the gun right next to a toddler. 4-year-old's a toddler, I think, right? That counts as a toddler, I think. By the way, I have a cold. That's why I haven't done a video in a while. Just forget that. That's not important. She goes to the hospital. Thankfully, she didn't die, because the potential for like catastrophe here was humongous. If this kid had better aim and shot his mother in the fucking head, she could have crashed her car into oncoming traffic. She would have died. The baby would have died. Whoever she crashed into would die. A lot of people. This could have been a major disaster. And by sheer luck, Darwin did not claim this woman. Look, you want to have guns, you want to shoot guns, you want to, it's fine, whatever. It's totally fine. Okay, it's totally fine. But let's be responsible at the very least. Look, you know what this is? I've talked about this in my channel before. This is an airsoft gun. It's a toy. It shoots little plastic BBs. It looks very realistic. It functions like a real gun. A toy, not a real gun. I wouldn't leave this next to a 4-year-old. How do you leave a real fucking gun next to a baby? That's basically a baby. It's like a 4-year-old is like a smarter, bigger baby. God damn it. Then people started uncovering the stuff that she posted to social media. So aside from the whole like Second Amendment thing, right to bear arms, blah, 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 she posted this picture right here referring to her gun, which I believe is the very gun her baby used to shoot her with, as a toy, which I know it's hyperbole to refer to these things as toys, but when you leave it next to a baby who then shoots you in the back, I have to assume you're treating this thing as a literal toy. And because we know how the internet works, there's gonna be a huge storm on the internet over this. The people who are pro-gun are gonna say this only happened because she was an irresponsible gun owner. The people who are against guns are gonna say that you're far more likely to get shot by a child in your home if you have a gun than you are to actually use that gun to defend yourself. And like I said, I'm not even gonna touch that. Okay? Because I think this is beside the point here. I think the main issue here is that this lady is a dum-dum. We can all agree with that, right? Keep your guns in a safe next time. Like I was saying, even my little toy, fucking make-believe, pretend, shoot little plastic BB guns come with little cases that a baby, sometimes I have a hard time opening these things, a baby would not be able to get to your shit if you at least took some very basic safety measures, lady who got shot. You were just lucky Darwin was sleeping that day. Anyway, that's what I think. Comments down below, let me know what you think about the situation, although there's only really one way to think about the situation. I think this is a pretty open and shut case. You're gonna have guns, at least keep them safe. And by safe, I mean don't drop them right next to your baby in the backseat of your car as you're driving down the highway. Did I mention that? Just fucking going down the highway. Fuck. Anyway, that's all the time I have for today. As always, I'm Izzy, and I'm done. That must be an awkward 911 call, right? Help, please! I just been shot. Yes, he's still here. It's my 4-year-old. No, this is not a prank call. I'm bleeding. He shot me. Because I left the gun next to him, okay? Can you just send an ambulance right now? I don't have time for this shit.